Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is unboxing and build day, and we are going to take a look at 30ms SIS-Tc20g Tukirna-Diearth Innocente form. Here's her art, of course the close-up, and this kit is from 2024. Right, let's take a look at the sides. The usual 3 tampo printed face parts, closed mouth, open mouth, and a greening teeth, I think. Her normal mode, she is at 130mm height. Her Innocente form armed mode, and the parts, 4 pairs of hands, and the actions. She is the 11th in the 30-minute sisters mainline. On the other side, waist are customized with the other 30 minutes line kit. This one with Spinacio night type. So let's take a look inside. First, let's take a look at the instruction manual, which is usually just at the bottom. Here's the credits. This one is illustrated by Humikane Shimada. Here's a little blurb. She's a sister with charismatic qualities when it comes to making everyone around her happy. The Innocente form equipment parts are propulsion devices that assist jumping abilities, and she is often seen eccentrically hopping around. She's a sister that Lirinel and Laranel look up to. And as you can see, her kit is very similar to Lirinel and Laranel. From the skirt, the leg armors, and upper limb armors, with just a few exceptions of the back unit, the mallet weapon, head ornament. Let's take a look at the other side. Waist to customize with the other 30 minutes line. You can mix and match her own parts or with the other kit. This one with Spinacio nighttime. And here we've got another, I think, Japan only contest. They included like a miniature box cover art and miniature instruction manual. Let's go over the inside of the manual. We've got the parts. All plastic are PS plastic. No OJ2 foam plastic this time. So this consists of 11 runners. Here we got the usual chibi to guide first timers, and the runners separated by steps. The usual step 1 for head and torso and waist. The kit this time has twin ponytails. Step 2 is for upper limbs. Step 3 lower limbs, and step 4 for completing the normal mode and armed mode or Innocente form. And since she is based off from Lirinel, she also got a different skirt part for doing high kicks or leg raises. And these are the leftover parts. The headset from Lirinel. She also has the leftover parts for the rabbit ears, chest parts, some torso parts, and the forearm wrist part in Lirinel. But this time she has Tukirna has her own forearm part where you can finally attach a hand part. Right? Let's finally go over the runners. Here we have the face parts runner. 3 tampo printed face parts. One for a neutral look with a blush. The other one with a slightly opened mouth with a teeth piece. And the other, an open mouth and a open mouth piece. And here's the face part with the neck joint parts. Here we've got the hair parts, HP M1 with the twin ponytails. And here we've got an F4 part. This is even labeled as SIS-2, which was the code for Lirinel and Laranel. So the leg armors and the blade, forearm armors, the knee parts, and forearm. Here we've got the FB runner in black for the back unit, the head ornament, and some joint parts, and a chest piece part. Here we have a D runner labeled as joint 4, skin tone runner for the thigh parts and arm parts. Here we have an E runner, E2 and E3 labeled as joint 4, parts for the upper limb and lower limb. It also has the shoe part. We've got a loose part. Let's make sure to save that one. Here we have the G runner, G4. Also from the SIS-2 code, the forearm weapons or armor, the leg part armors, the shoes, shoulder armor, and the forearm. It's like a deep gold color. Here we've got the C runner, C3 and C2. Some clear orange ring parts. I think this is the first kit that I will build that have the clear ring runners. It actually looks pretty good. I think they should do more base kits with clear ring parts. Here we have the B runner, B1, 2, 3, and 4. Some joint parts for the torso and the waist, a back unit connector, a neck connector, knee joint parts, the hand parts and their wrist joints. Here we have an FA runner, FA1 and FA3, a multicolored runner. The beige part consists of the weapon parts and a chest piece and connector part. The dark gold runner part is for the back unit parts, and some for the shoes, and some for the head ornament and chest pieces. We also have a skin tone runner for the waist area and a chest piece. And here another multicolored runner, A runner, A1, 3, and 4 for the dark gold part. We have the leg coverings, the rabbit ears ornament, chest crest, waist part, neck collar. For the black parts, we have the torso armors, the 2 skirts, one which you can use for high kicks, some chest armor pieces, the headphone accessory, and a soles. So those are the runners for Tukirna-Diearth. Next, we will be building her up. I will be making a separate video, a live video in fact, for the preparation of the kit, cutting the parts, cleaning up, etc. The next one you will see is the assembly. This will be under a unboxing and assembly video. A different video will also be up for the review, so please do check that out. The next clips will be the assembly, and those are the runners. Let's finally go ahead and build the kit. Yesterday I did a separate video for the unboxing as well as a separate live stream for the live preparation, and today we're only going to need to build up the Tukirna-Diearth, and then I'll do another video for the review. So let's start with the head. I'm going to choose this open mouth face expression. These are the hair parts. It has a nice groove for the hair. Connection parts for the twin ponytails, which are ball joints. Next, let's do the torso and waist. These are the inner parts of the torso. These will be the shoulder joints. The front of the torso, the chest part, and for the back. This is for the chest and her crest or emblem. These things are usually tricky because they're very small and flimsy. There you go. This is her collar and the neck part. Now let's do the waist. These are for the hip joint with the usual drop down mechanism. And the skirt. There are two, the normal one and then one where you can use for leg raise poses or high kicks. And now let's do the arms. During the live prep stream, I already did one part of the upper limbs and lower limbs just so I don't get to mix the parts. Here's the other part. Let's do the left arm. The ring parts this time are really nice. They come in clear orange. So far this is the first kit that I built which has a clear ring part. Here are the two arms. Now let's do the lower limbs, the legs. These are the ankles. The shoes. The armored part of the thigh. Here we've got the thigh. It has this groove which you need to slide to this. There you go. The knee part. And then there's your lower limbs. This one needs a leg cover. These are connection points. Let's transform her to her normal mode. Let's do the legs first. Next, let's do the torso. Then attach the waist. Then the arms. And then the head. And there's Tukirna-Diearth normal mode. Just a quick look on the details. Let's build her Innocentiform parts, the arm armor and leg armors. First, the arm armors. This is the other half. The shoulder armor. This is the elbow part. And this one here is like an adapter. The original design from Lyrinal's kit doesn't have this, so you can't attach a hand to that armor. And good thing they finally added this adapter to Tukirna's kit. So you can finally attach a hand. Also build her leg armors. This is the finished one, and let's build the left side. The leg and the ankle, the rabbit foot looking shoes, the thigh armor, the knee joints. This one has a attachment point for the knee armor. This one's here is the knee armor, which is attached here. A C-clip joint part which attaches to the heel, and a bladed weapon. And of course we've got the connection points covering. Alright, let's finally do her accessories, the back unit and weapons. And there's her back unit. And finally, let's do the weapons. Her weapon is a transformable mallet. It can transform to a mallet, a spear, or a separate of a mallet and a short spear. the mallet form, a long spear form, or separate weapons. Let's finally transform her into her armed mode, which is called Innocente form. And here is Tukirna-Diearth's armed mode, which is called Innocente form. Let's take a quick look at the details. And that's the unboxing and build of 30ms SIS-Tc20g Tukirna-Diearth. And what do you guys think of the kit? Do you like it? It does look nice. Please do look forward for the review coming soon after this upload. We will go over the articulation, the extra parts or leftover parts. We will do some action poses for both normal mode and her armed mode, Innocente form. And then we'll also go into detail about her kit, as well as my personal rating of the kit. If this video helped in some ways, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to show your support. We really do appreciate it. It really helps us a lot. And with that, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next videos. Bye bye.